have a bonus day off. So I'm back on the Cold Springs Trail, beginning at the West Fork. But this time, I'm not gonna turn off where the trail gets sketchy. I'm just gonna keep going because I believe it's a really nice trail if you stay on the main trail. It would appear that I will be descending into the fog, which has been occurring every morning for the last several days. One of my coworkers said that they call it June gloom, and I said, yeah, but it's May. And she said, oh, it can start anytime. So, welcome to June gloom. I think it's really pretty. It adds a magical quality to the mountains that I really love and appreciate. So the other day, I was parked up at a spot in the National Forest on Gibraltar Road that is close enough to a couple of properties that I can see their entry gates. And the one that goes uphill has a retaining wall that I can see from where I park, which is decidedly close to private property. So I'm standing there minding my own business when a white guy approaches me from behind on a bicycle and says, "Excuse me." And then he introduces himself. "Hi, my name is blah blah. What's your name?" I'm like, "Michelle." "Oh, I see that you're like one of those van lifers or like one of those nomad land people. And I get it. It's really beautiful up here. And everything seems so nice and pristine. But I just have to tell you that it's not really safe up here. There's a lot of crazy bad things that happen up here. I mean, 2 months ago, the authorities were racing up and down the mountain looking for somebody who stabbed somebody. And, you know, people are like flying down the road on skateboards. And, you know, the gangs come up here and the cholos. And I'm just really worried about, you know, how safe you are out here. And I just wanted to let you know that I live in the house up on the hill by the wall that's being built. And don't ever hesitate to, if you need help, you should just like come up the hill and ask for help. And I was like, really, dude? Is that really what you're trying to tell me? That I can count on you for help? And because here's how I heard it. I heard it as, I can't make you leave because this is a public road, but I'm gonna do my best to scare you away. Oh, and by the way, whether you think you are or not, you are completely a racist. And you are completely judging people without knowing them or taking the time to ask about why they're doing what they're doing. And I've heard of Nomadland, but I haven't watched it. Frankly, it looks depressing, and I know it's about van life, and I know it's probably a really good story. I'm sure it's a good story. It won Oscars. Not everybody that's living in a van has a story of sadness. Probably, actually, the majority of people living van life are doing it because it's fun and it's exciting and you get to explore places. So I won't be parking there anymore, and I am formulating some kind of a letter that I can send to him in the mail, pointing out the fact that he should really seriously look in the mirror and think about what he said and how judgmental and racist it was. I have brown skin. I could be a cholo. It's a terrible word. It's not even a good word. Don't call people names. Okay, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Back to our regularly scheduled hike. This is a new roadblock that was not here. I forget when I hiked on this trail last. Oh, you can see where it fell from. Made it. It's right by the Cold Spring Tunnel. I sure hope nobody was under that when it fell. I have officially entered the mist. I love the mist. It's beautiful. The most upsetting thing about that encounter is the fact that it takes me 3 days to formulate a rebuttal to everything that that man said, because I just don't have the ability to respond and react verbally as fast as I'd like to. Introvert problems. Although it's probably a good thing, because people that are reactive do tend to get their lives taken from them, because you never know what you're dealing with the other person. So, still though, it really irks me that I don't have the ability to have snappy comebacks. There it is. The turnoff to the sketchy Tangerine Falls. And I don't think I told you, but I think it was last weekend when I was up on Camino Cielo, which is the high road on the ridge, I did find the entrance to that trail that Tangerine Falls trail allegedly will take you to when you get by the Tangerine Falls. But yeah, I'm not putting my feet on any of that ever again. Just say no. Just say no to Tangerine Falls. I wonder if that was built after the giant mudslide from 4 years ago to like a wall to stop massive debris from sliding into Montecito, because that's Montecito Creek and it does run directly into Montecito. Seems logical. The mist is the view today, and I don't know if you could tell in the last clip that it was floating uphill. Maybe you could see it. I could see it. Back to the top. It's gonna be like 1,500 feet of elevation gain. It's really nice and cool though because of the marine layer, and I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts because I'm pretty sure it's gonna burn away when we get back to the Cold Spring Tunnel. That's about where it began. Right, okay. See you at the top. Back of the truck, that was about 6.5 miles of pure, delightful trail. With the exception of the giant limb that was crossing it, the trail was perfect. Interestingly, the marine layer is now rising and moving up here. Look at that. That's all clouds coming up. You can see it behind me, and there's the sunshine. Yeah, that was fun. Now I'm gonna go find a shower. Well, the shower's gonna be at the gym. Then I think I will have a cheeseburger. And then I am going to do some spring cleaning. It's time to move upstairs to the roof nest because it's getting warm, and I think the ventilation and air circulation will be so much better up there. So that's how I'm gonna spend the rest of the day. Right, okay. Thanks for coming along. See you again next time.